We left off in New York. We left off in New York.
On this episode.
Okay, let's go.
On this episode of Dead People Shit. It's June 2024. That's how backed up we are.
It was a haze. We're back. And it's been a while. It's a new year.
Yeah, we're back like we never left.
You got papers. You're getting down to business.
Papers.
We got a new camera too. Camera quality's going up.
All the quality's going up. We're at the point that either we were just gonna stop doing this.
No, we were never gonna stop doing this.
Or we're just gonna upgrade all kinds of stuff and give it to you guys. So we're backed up. We got a vault full of footage, just stacked.
Well, let's get down to it.
And when we left off, you guys, we left you somewhere in New York.
Isn't it Uncle Kosha?
Uncle Kosh,
Did a lot of sightseeing. Not so much thrifting.
Not so much. A little bit of vintage stores, you know what I mean?
We're already giving them a lot of tour stuff, so they see that it's kind of different than just your regular vintage channel where they get to go on the road with us and then go at night and party, And then
they get to party, hang out with celebrities. They get to travel. They get to shop. They go inside thrift stores, inside people's houses, on their yards.
Sometimes they might even go to like Patsy Cline's house and see some historical shit.
We did go to Patsy Cline's house.
But that's what we do is we also show them historical shit,
Cool stuff.
We kind of got something
worldwide.
Going. Yeah.
Because we've been what? They call you Blake Banks worldwide.
All right. Well, let's talk about where we've been. We left off in New York. We left off in New York.
On this episode.
Okay, let's go.
On this episode of Dead People Shit. It's June 2024. That's how backed up we are.
It was a haze.
On the road again. 88.5 FM KALA. I'm David Baker.
I'ma do my thing until my basketball.
He got the hat, he got the fucking Corpus Christi gold track. Damn.
June was just so busy that it's getting
It was
into
a lot
episode.
of it was a lot of touring. So we just decided to combine compile this all into one quick.
Quick. I don't know if it can be quick. It might be like 20.
It's gonna be
30.
cute. It's gonna be short and sweet.
We're back in LA, back from New York. We were in New York, Maine. So we came back to LA. We had to get more merch and everything, and we flew directly into Texas, into San Antonio.
And we were picked up by Tina and Wilbur. You already know how it goes. Shout out Better Dope Productions.
On the road again. Rolling with my friends.
This was kicking off a 4-city run with my brother Mickey Avalon. A lot of you guys might remember Mickey Avalon from MySpace, but we just dropped a new single with Mickey Avalon. So make sure if you haven't already, go stream Day Drinking, Blake Banks, and Mickey Avalon. And all right, just a quick promo real quick.
That's a good one. That's a good promo. It's a great song, guys.
All right, so we had 4 shows with Mickey Avalon.
Sam's Burger Joint, House of Rock, Corpus Christi,
Dallas at Trees, Houston at Scout Bar.
And after that, we did the 4-day run. We hung out in Kima at the canals. And then we went to Dallas, we all went. And then after the show the next morning, Jeremy took us all to the Arboretum.
Oh, yeah.
We went to the Dallas Arboretum.
Have you ever been to an Arboretum? That's some good, wholesome fun. Make sure next time you're in a big city, every big city has an Arboretum. Check out an Arboretum. Eat some mushrooms and go to an Arboretum.
We didn't have mushrooms, but we
should
have had mushrooms. We smoked a bunch of weed.
Okay.
So after the Arboretum that same day, we flew out to Illinois.
Yeah, from Dallas to Illinois. Yep.
Yeah. And then you had a radio interview at KALA St. Ambrose.
Yep, with my boy David Baker.
88.5 FM KALA. I'm David Baker, and I want to welcome Blake Banks to the airwaves.
It's great to be back.
And Blake's been out on the road. You've been absolutely everywhere.
been everywhere, man.
You've been in the Big Apple out on the West
That
Coast.
was my first time. That was crazy.
That was your first time in
Yeah,
New York?
imagine an Iowa kid from Iowa in New York City. There is no grass anywhere besides.
There's no grass.
Yeah.
Been on the West Coast,
Yeah.
and been doing festivals and concerts.
Yeah, all over the West Coast, Boise, Idaho. We're headed up to Milwaukee tomorrow. I got
Okay.
Joliet on Friday. After that, we got Cincinnati. So yeah, I'm just staying at it, just going back and forth across the United States, pretty much.
Wow.
Just got back from Texas, 5 days in Texas, every city.
And you dropped a music video a while back that
Yeah.
was Tequila?
That was a single, Tequila
Single.
Sunrise. Yeah.
Tequila Sunrise.
And I got a new single coming out on Friday, Hazel Road.
Okay.
It's a song about one of my old beer drinking roads. So if you grew up out here in the Midwest, then maybe you're familiar. You have a road similar to that, you know.
Okay.
You know, the song's called Hazel Road, and it's gonna drop on Friday. And then I got a music video to follow that up.
Oh, I like the music videos.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
That's the visuals, yeah.
Yeah.
You just go on the internet and you just type in Blake Banks. You can start there on Google, and it's gonna give you pretty much all the options
Okay.
to Spotify, Apple Music, BlakeBanks.com. Whatever you use, you can pretty much find me on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out David Baker.
St. Ambrose is a private college in the Quad Cities, and I grew up listening to 88.5 KALA since I was a kid, and I'd always call in to ask to want to freestyle on the radio, and I thought that was going to be the way I got a record deal, right? Harassing my local radio station. So it's crazy how it came full circle, and now Dave and I became good friends. He even wants to come on an episode of Dead People Show.
Yeah, he actually does.
He's
So stay
requested it
tuned.
twice now. That's probably one of my favorite places, the thrift. Is
Yeah.
back in Iowa, Illinois. It's
Well, they have all the stuff you like
yeah, all the stuff that I like. Yeah, all the
I like
garage
that they're-
sales are good.
in California because they have all the stuff. I
We
like.
always get a good
Array and assortment.
a good load when we
A load.
when we get a good stockpile every time we go back to the Quad Cities and take it home, list it. So
We end up having to ship stuff back sometimes. We get so much. It's fun.
yeah.
It's nice. So then we got a rental car.
Oh, we got a rental car because we weren't done with that. I think we had some shows with the Moonshine Bandits.
Mm-hmm.
After
And
that.
at Skank Hall in Milwaukee.
It's called Shank Hall. All right, and it's a legendary. Here, we're gonna put them on some game. Tell them
It's
about.
not Skank
It's
Hall.
called Shank Hall.
I thought that was
Here,
like
here,
cool.
play the movie clip.
We gotta get to a somewhere. We've been on stage, right?
We're in the group, right? We're in the group that's playing tonight. You go right straight through this door here, down the hall,
Yeah,
turn right,
yeah.
and then there's a little jog there, about 30 feet. Jog to the
We don't
left.
have time for that.
Go straight
We'll
ahead.
trust you, we'll
Go
trust you.
straight ahead,
Yeah.
turn right the next two corners, and the first door you sign, authorized personnel only.
Yeah.
Open that door, that's the stage.
You think so?
You authorized, you're musicians, aren't you?
Yeah. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll!
No, this way. Straight
Rock
through.
and roll!
Rock and roll. Here we go.
You must have made a wrong turn.
We gotta go another way.
Other way.
Bam. Yeah, we played that show. Didn't have much time to thrift because we had to hit the road, and I think that's what we
We
went
had to
to.
go back to the Forge, Joliet.
Yeah, Joliet. Yep, there was a weird route for that one. Played
Yeah.
Joliet. Always a great venue in
It's
Joliet.
just easier
the
for us
Forge.
to drive into Illinois because then
Yeah. After that, we headed to Cleveland.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, and that route right there, all the way to New York, there's a couple bends, and I don't know what we particularly got in that load. I don't know what the footage looks like,
Sounds
but
like a load.
in that load, I gotta figure out a different word.
In the hall.
In that hall. I don't know because that's what they all say. Hall.
And
It wasn't a hall. I didn't pull up with a U-Haul. That's what I think when I
That's
say
me
hall.
too.
All right.
Looking up, you get a move on like you haul, and I know.
We got a good stash hidden. I think we even hit one of the bins in what's it called, like Gary, and then South Bend, Indiana, and I want to say Cleveland has one because it's like the whole route. I don't know what the road is called. So we did Cleveland one night, and then we headed to New York. I think we had 2 shows in New York. We had like
Which Niagara Falls?
but we went up. That's where we headed because we went to Niagara Falls first. We had a show in
We were in Syracuse. Yeah.
Syracuse and Buffalo.
So we
And that's
drove.
right
Yeah,
up
we
there.
did. But you're
And
not
what-
even gonna tell them how you took me to the most romantic.
Yeah, I'm
place?
gonna get down to that. So we went to Niagara Falls. That was Kiki's first time over there. What'd you think?
Oh, it was Kiki's first time because someone else has
I'd
already
been
been.
there. I've been there on tour before. What'd you think of Niagara Falls?
It was a lot more romantic before we told everybody on YouTube.
What was it? It was good. It was good. You
It
liked
was
it?
good. Good water.
Would you
Good
have
calls.
wanted to take the boat ride and get down there in the?
Yeah, I was trying to get wet.
Jesus Christ! Well, we could have.
Your cousin said he went and he said it was worth it.
All right.
He said he paid like $400 or whatever they charge.
$400 to go to the bottom of a waterfall and
I
get
don't
misted
know.
on.
$40 is too much to get wetted.
You probably gotta buy your own little fucking
Yeah,
wetsuit too.
yeah, I think so.
Man, all right. I'll put you in the shower. I'll put you at the bottom of the shower. You want to see what Niagara Falls feels like. While we were actually up there at my show in Cleveland, some guy bought my John Deere hat off me.
I forgot about that.
He couldn't give me a price. He gave me a price I couldn't refuse. Right? Let's just say it was over $100. And
but you gotta sign it.
Signed it for him, gave it to him. If he's watching this, man, thank you so much. I really needed that.
He said you better get famous because I'm gonna auction it to charity.
And what was I gonna say? So I was John Deere hatless, right? So when we were up in Niagara Falls, up there checking it out, I got on Facebook Marketplace and I happened to find a guy in it was called Devil's Backbone. A guy was like, my father had just passed away, and here's a bunch of hats he left, and he had a John Deere hat. So shout out Facebook Marketplace for always coming through. I scooped up the new John Deere cap just in time to head to, was it Albany or was it Syracuse? We did Albany and Syracuse.
Yeah, we did.
Two places in New York, just guys from the Midwest don't typically go.
We did Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Joliet, Illinois, Cincinnati, Ohio. Then we had 3 days off, so that's why we went to Niagara.
Yeah, all right, so check it out.
And we were hanging out, and then we did Syracuse, New York on the 18th.
I remember in Buffalo, I hit for three Hawaiian shirts at one of the Goodwill. Kiki hates when I drag her into a Goodwill, but sometimes when I drag her into a Goodwill and she's the most pissed off, that's when I find the best shit.
It's true, and sometimes I find something, so I just go, Okay, so now we're June 19th, and we drove back to Illinois. So yeah, we drove back to Illinois and we had to get to Arco, Idaho.
Yeah, we had a mud fest out in Arco, and that's a town of 900. There's no convenience stores, no nothing. Here's the footage.
What's going on? It's Blake Banks, and today we're at CNC Recycling, Arco, Idaho. And today we're doing a lot more than recycling.
And on top of that, while we were in Arco, we get Kiki in the side-by-side. We start hitting the mud thing. Kiki's got the camera doing her thing, recording, and the phone does what? Goes out the...
Boom. Out the window
into the mud.
There's no window, so just out
We've
the side.
never told them this story yet?
No, we haven't told this story.
Okay.
Apple needs to sponsor us for how good their products are. Because
I'm still using the same phone right now.
Same phone. Where's the phone?
It's over there. They believe us. All right, so... went out. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to file the insurance or whatever.
I'm on the phone with the insurance, literally like this. After 2 hours.
And Danny Seiler's son comes out, and after trucks have went through the mud a million times, Danny Seiler's son comes out and says, "Found her cell phone, cleaned it off."
The tractor turned it up, and it was still recording.
I think you got some footage of the. We got some footage of it.
Yeah, you could see him
Play it
being
for him.
like, "Come on."
Play it for him. Play it for him.
Dirty motherfucker, straight out them nail cut chain smoking cigarettes, baby, pass that blunt. I got a pocket full of pills, I ain't have no
Look it.
At 420. At 420.
Of course it's gonna be this guy.
The guy you picked out of the crowd.
I picked him in. I took a picture with him earlier. I need to.
Dude, I gotta get some water or something.
You believe us now? I told
I dipped
you.
that shit in the water, rinsed off the mud, and we're still using it.
We won't tell them about the keys in Lake Havasu where they bounced off the seat and into the water. We just lost.
Maybe we will, but you gotta subscribe now to see what happened then in Havasu because Parker, Arizona.
Arizona.
At the Sundance
Shout out
Saloon.
to Danny at the Sundance Saloon. All right, what's next now?
So, okay.
We're on a roll right now.
We are on a roll. So we drove back to Illinois, and then we flew to Utah, and we drove to Arco.
Hold on.
What?
We flew out of Denver and drove to Arco. That's how we did it. And while we were in Denver,
We did what?
Because we flew into Denver and then, or did we fly into Utah?
We flew into Utah.
Okay, I think that
Arco's by
I think
Utah.
that's when I grabbed the.
And you passed out.
I think I want to say I grabbed a Kiss shirt off a guy.
I'm not sure, but you passed out, and I drove in from Utah into the Idaho, and that's when those hawks were diving and trying to eat the roadkill. and I was
Diving.
Swan
Suicidal
diving,
swan
like
diving.
in the middle of the morning, like the sun is rising, and oh my god, so scary.
Then what we do?
We did the Mud Fest.
It was great
It
fun.
was so
Shout out
good.
to Danny Seiler for having us out.
And then,
I can't wait to do another one.
Then we flew home by the 23rd. We were flying home back to LA.
Okay.
And
And just in time for our anniversary.
yeah, we rested a little bit because our anniversary is 4th of July.
And that is the next episode. We can breathe now. I think we did it.
Do you remember?
Our anniversary?
Yeah.
You trying to get me in trouble on
Well,
YouTube
you
right
can
now?
tell them what they're subscribing for, and
Oh.
what they're waiting for.
We went to the
and
Channel
what
Islands. How many of you guys ever heard of the Channel Islands? All right,
In
we hit some jet
California.
skis. Jet skis just before. It felt like it was pretty cold.
It was because it's July.
We had
But
to
it's
get out
also
of there.
that
We had to
part
get
of California.
after we hit the jet skis. We had to get out of there because they were setting up DUI
We
checkpoints.
didn't have to. We could have got a room. We could have stayed. We could have done a bunch of stuff. But I'm getting fucked up. Not going through a checkpoint, even if I'm not fucked up. And
That's good. You're doing good. Keep
yeah,
going.
well, we went home and got fucked up.
So join us on the next
check that
episode. Join us on the next episode for the 4th of July Blake and Kiki anniversary episode. That's what we'll call it.
What happened to this paper?
Thank you guys so much for following us. We appreciate it so much. If you guys could like and subscribe, drop a comment, let us know what we can do better.
What do you want to see more
Or
of?
let us know how awesome we're doing, all right? Thank you guys so much. My name is Blake Banks, and that's Kiki, my wife, and we're dead people shit.